Well, this is where it begins.
Well, I finally get the camera to myself now, and it's kind of cool though because I don't usually make videos all the time. This is kind of like I think my third one I've made so far. The first one I made was Thanksgiving, and I kind of gave it a little title, A Day in the Life of Jose, and it's kind of dumb actually, but I thought it rhymed, so I was like, I don't know, this is just me and just my normal days of stupidity of what I do in my daily life, and here it goes. Well, for a starter, I guess I could talk about where I grew up. I grew up over on East Avenue, right? I'm from East Avenue. Well, actually, technically, to get into it, real technically, I was not even born in the state of Ohio. I wasn't born here. No, I am not an illegal immigrant. I'm Hispanic, but I'm not illegal. I was born in the United States, so just to get that out of the way, please don't deport me. I was born in, I believe, downtown Manhattan in New York City. And yeah, I was born in New York City. Plus, I don't really remember New York. When I was born, my mom brought me and my sisters back. Oh, I think it was just my sister. I don't remember how many of us were because I was just a baby, so it was probably just me and my older sister. But she brought us back to Hamilton, and so I never seen New York. I was just a little baby, so I can't possibly remember New York at all. So no New York memories for me. But yeah, I grew up in Hamilton, and those of you who live in Hamilton know what it's like. Yeah, Hamilton's my home, The thing I really don't like about the people in Hamilton is how much they downgrade their own home. I mean, come on, seriously? I love my home, I mean, Hamilton's not the best place in the world, obviously, if you live here, but it's my home. It's where everything that I have grown to love and care about is. People would be like, oh, Hamilton sucks. Like, oh, it's all depressing. There's nothing good here. It's boring. This place is stupid, man. Don't actually say those words. They actually do a lot of cussing, which I don't cuss. I don't like to. And so, but that's my way of saying how they would talk. They just downgrade their home. And I'm like, come on. Like, there's gotta be some good here. I made it good for myself, I've made something for myself here. Why can't you do the same? I mean, come on. I'm not even from this state or town, and yet I love it. You know what I mean? I came back to it. What I mean by I came back to it is that my mom and us moved away from Hamilton. We moved out of the state. We were down in Texas for like a year. And, Texas was not my home. It wasn't that bad. It was just me being away from everybody that I knew, Because down here in Hamilton, I was really big on going to church. I know. Oh, Christian boy. I don't care. I'm a Christian and I'm proud to say it. But besides that, I just couldn't take being away from home. This is my place. This is where I live. This is what I've grown to, this is me. This is where I belong. And, I decided to come back. Thank you, God. He brought me back. After a year in Texas and, getting bit by millions of fire ants and dealing with all the heat, I couldn't take it anymore. He finally provided a way for me to come back. He worked it, and that was most exciting, really sad too, because it was sad at the same time. The price of me coming back home was me leaving my family there. Now, I had two options in this. I could take the opportunity God provided for me and come back home, or I could have went with my emotional feelings and stayed home with my family. Now, I love them to death, I really do, and I wanted to stay with them. Actually, matter of fact, I wanted them to come with me, but there's reasons why they can't come back, and I'm not going to get into that, but they just couldn't come back, and I had to go. Well, I didn't have to go, but I wanted to go. I felt that I needed to be here. This is where I need to be. For whatever reason God wants me here, He wants me here, and I'm here to stay until He says otherwise. Well, I'm about to wrap up the video. This is coming to the end. This is just a little part of what happened. This was actually happened probably about a year ago, all my story about being in Texas and stuff. I might get into that a little bit more, probably not, I don't know. Well, we'll see. Just want to do a quick shout out to the Hamilton Dream Center. Yes, the Hamilton Dream Center is the church I go to, and I've been going here for 6 years now, going on 6 years actually. And it's been the best 6 years of my life. I want to give a shout out to the Wildfire Youth. I've been with these guys since my first day here, and I don't regret anything. I don't regret coming. I don't regret nothing. I enjoy these guys. I love them all to death. I love you guys. If you guys see this, if you're in the Wildfire Youth, you know what I'm talking about. I love you guys. Ugh, I love you. But just that's the bottom line. And thank you, church. Thank you. I'm not gonna say your name, but she starts with an L. I live with her. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna say her name. Thank you, Lena. Thank you very much for doing all you're doing for me. And thank you to everyone who's been in my life. I love you guys to death. And yeah, that's one thing. Another shout out. I should have did this first, maybe, to my family. If you guys see this, hey mom, tell the kids I said hi. If you can't show them this video, Paco, you better be good. Snook, I'm gonna punch you when I get back. I'm not really gonna punch you, but you know what I'm gonna do. Richard, stay out of trouble. Ramila, Paige, Cat, be good. Don't be idiots. Don't go mess around with a bunch of guys. You know, y'all getting older now. Mom, love you. Thank you for taking care of. Thank you for bringing me back home. Thank you for getting all that. Maria, I'm proud of you. You got 2 jobs. You guys are awesome. Everyone, I love every one of you guys. Okay, adios.